It was the first day of summer 2024, and Carl and I dragged my boat to one of my favorite northern Connecticut lakes. I hooked and lost a fish on the big living rubber jig and crawdad lure that I'd caught a bunch on last time here. I soon put that down and picked up a crawdad rigged on a lighter, plain old roundhead. Trying to check all the depth ranges, and here I am in 25 feet of water working that crawfish bait down the drop-off in front of a pad bed. Never really felt the hit. The lure just seemed to get heavier all of a sudden when it got close to the boat. When in doubt, set the hook. Worked through a lot of shallower areas with only a smaller fish or two. Got to an area similar to where that first fish came from. Picked up my drop shot rod to check the drop from the pad edge to deeper water quickly. First cast with it, I got bit before it got 5 feet from the pad edge. I caught a few bass pretty quickly on the drop shot freaky fish along that edge. Some out in 15 to 18 feet, but some right up next to the pads too. Time for an adjustment. I took the time to rig up a bigger soft jerkbait to fish unweighted over the top of and tight to the edge of the thick pads. Got bit a couple times way back in the pads, but those turned out to be really skinny pickerel. That's not even close to what I had in mind, so I adjusted my approach to concentrate on the edge of the pads. Bass love edges where different types of habitat meet. And to tell the truth, I enjoy making that finesse fish dance across the top, even if the bites are slow in coming. And it's tough to get much of that action over the top of the lilies. Sticking to the outer edge of the pads and even out a few yards away from them proved to be a game changer for me. No more slime darts, but more than enough action from largemouth to keep me smiling. For what it's worth, the water temp, which had been in the upper 70s when we started, was up over 85 by noon. Still felt cool when I soaked my t-shirt to cool off, but what can you expect when the air temp is 95? I did have one non-pad area that I wanted to hit before heading for the ramp. It was 10 to 12 feet deep, so I picked up the rod with the SMH worm and had at it. A couple of casts into it, I had the most violent hit I've had in fresh water this season. My best fish of the day hit that worm almost as soon as it hit the water and did its best to separate my rod from my hands.
So much more confident. when it's swinging them in and you don't have a leader, just tied directly to the braid.
Caught a couple more fish on that weed edge before moving to the nearest pad bed, aiming the boat in the direction of the lawn shrimp and fishing our way in. But the fish didn't seem as numerous or as aggressive as those along the pad edges that bordered deeper water.
Thank you. Well, that was about as difficult as unhooking, John.
Thanks for watching.